Today I'm going to share with you a proven methodology that you can implement to become a wealthy expat or wealthy nomad, depending on what your objectives are. What I'm working into this video today is experience. It's proven experience. It has helped me to make as much as $20,000 in a single day. It just works. It has helped me to consistently make $1,000 to $4,000 a day in affiliate marketing. And some of my students were able to make as much as $2.5 million in a single year. I want to start out here talking about why so many nomads and expats are not experiencing the success that they're capable of. You go online and you are confronted with a lot of stuff telling you how easy it is to make money on the internet, how easy it is for you to make money as a nomad, a digital nomad. This couldn't be any further from the truth. So many people are selling you the laptop lifestyle. You living somewhere in Southeast Asia, living on a tropical beach, and guess what? You're working with your laptop from that beach. Is that realistic? Well, technically it might be, but there's certain obstacles, okay? There's certain realities, including it's pretty hot in Southeast Asia, right? The sun's heating on your plate, there's wind, probably will get some sand in your eyes, your laptop might run out of battery, there are other distractions, maybe friends, nomads, girls, all kinds of things. Or the internet might not even work, okay? Let's just be realistic here. This whole concept, the whole digital nomad lifestyle doesn't exist. So many people are selling it, but it does not really exist. What exists, and this is the only thing that has ever helped me to make money. So I don't want to be talking too much about me, but I want to show you what has worked for me so that you can implement and duplicate the same results that I was able to capture in my business. You've probably heard the saying, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. This is a very true statement to make. Like, you can dream as much as you want, and this is a requirement as well. You've got to have vision. Nothing happens without vision. However, what stands between your current vision and the realization of your current vision, right? There's this period in between. You know what this period is? Hard work. This is what it is. It's hard work. It's sweat equity. It's hard work ethic. Whether you will be a success or failure is ultimately up to you. Nobody else has that control over you except yourself to live the rich lifestyle. And whatever that means to you, maybe traveling to a few different places each year, potentially scuba diving, potentially going to certain events, potentially driving a nice car, potentially who knows what, going on a nice vacation with your girlfriend, doing certain things, driving a sports car like we already pointed out. There's so many things that you might want, okay? And this is fantastic, and you should have these goals. These goals are necessary for you to put in the work. You need them. But let's be realistic here too. What it takes is a tremendous amount of work, and this is what you have to do, and we all had to do this. Every person who was ever able to accumulate some kind of meaningful assets, who managed to obtain some kind of meaningful status online, they have put in a lot of work to make that happen. This didn't come by accident. There are many clones on the internet. Many people are just duplicating what others have done successfully. Many people don't have innovation. They are not innovative thinkers. They don't have ingenuity. But that's fine. You can actually make a lot of money by just copying people, right? Finding a successful system, copying it bit by bit, day by day. You can actually make a lot of money doing that. But you will only make the money if you put in the time. So when I got started, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about that. But again, I don't want to be talking too much about myself. What I did was I just locked myself in a room and I worked for 12 to 16 hours a day. And I've said this already many times throughout my videos. This has worked for me because I had to develop a lot of skills and I made the sacrifice. I spent the time to develop the skills so that I could create the results. And the result, the end result was the 1,000 to 4,000 a day in affiliate marketing. Or when I was selling services, I'm still selling services. Making as much as $20,000 in a single day, it's pretty cool. If you can make that kind of money, you have a lot of options. But don't just go out and spend it, and we're going to talk about this in a moment too. So make sure you stay until the end of the video, because I'm going to give you again a bonus tip that is as important and oftentimes even more important than everything else that we're talking about right now. You've probably heard this too. For a certain amount of time, you want to live like nobody else so that later on you can live like nobody else. What is meant by that? Okay, what is meant by that is that you want to live like nobody else in a sense that you want to work. oftentimes you have to live in isolation in order to make that kind of money. You have to block out a lot of stuff, okay? Hanging out with friends, okay? You have to delay a lot of things, the fun parts, okay? Partying, getting married, going on nice vacations. Why? Because your business requires your time and capital. You can't just go out there and spend the money that you just made. Your business requires capital. And more importantly, your business requires you to manage it. There's no way around this, okay? Yes, at some point, you might be able to hire a manager, but in order to do that, you have to reach a certain level of success, a certain level of profit. It certainly won't happen in the first month or two, unless you're very fortunate with the business model that you decided to get involved with. But most of the times, it will take much longer than a month or 2 months. So there is tremendous sacrifice tied to a business. And what we're saying is that you want to live like nobody else, so that later on, you can live like nobody else. So later on, you will have the lifestyle, the financial opportunities, the freedom that 90+% of people will never have. Do you have to be putting in 12 to 16 hours a day to create a successful business? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on a lot of different factors. Depends on your current skill sets. It depends on how much money you have. If you have money to outsource and you know what you're doing, you might as well use your money as leverage. And if you can use your money as leverage, chances are you will need to put in fewer hours than a person who has to fulfill more duties. This is very important. So this depends on the stage you're at. What is super important is networking. And I cannot stress this enough. Like seriously, one of the main reasons why I was able to succeed over and over again is because I learned the art of networking. Networking is so important. Like your network oftentimes equals your net worth. And I'm not kidding you here. This is a skill that most people watching this video can learn. In fact, probably everybody watching this video can learn this skill. But guess what? It takes time, takes people skills, takes communication skills, and what it also takes is leadership. But once you have built a network of people, and these people will have expertise in all kinds of different areas of life. Some might be venture capitalists, others might be marketers, coders, business people, CEOs, all kinds of different people that have skills that you might never be able to accumulate yourself. Why? Because you're just one person, you only have so much time, and you cannot be perfect at everything out there. It's just not possible. How the best of the best got ahead was by specializing in one particular area and excelling in that particular area. This is a proven concept, right? And so you want to focus on this. So many people are trying to become perfect coders. Okay, they're trying to become great marketers. They are trying to become great salesmen. They're trying to become great managers. But realistically speaking, you cannot master it all. Even if you have enough talent to be good at each of the skills, guess what? You don't have the time to do it all. Just not possible. The only way to get to a meaningful income is by working with a team, is by building a team, is by having just a good inner circle, a good business circle, if you will. You only have so much time, and there's so many things to learn, and you cannot learn them all. And even if you could learn them all, you don't have the time to implement them all. This is a crucial lesson. This is the difference between staying small and growing a real business. The bonus tip I wanted to give you is to stop spending and to start preserving. This is a mindset shift, okay? This is a paradigm shift. When we're talking about spending, we aren't just talking about financial spending. We're talking about spending your energy. We're talking about spending your attention. We're talking about everything that is taking from you. You want to be very mindful what you spend your time on. You want to be very mindful what you spend your money on. This is the beginning, the middle, and the end. Best of all, you are in full control of all of this. There's nobody that has more control over your life than yourself, most of it. And even if something unexpected should happen to you, you can control how you react to it. You can custom tailor your response. There are no excuses. You can do this. You want to preserve. You want to preserve your money. You want to preserve your energy. You want to preserve your attention, your emotional energy, everything that you've got for the right purposes, for the right people, for the right expenditures. Okay, you want to preserve for the right expenditures, for the right people, for the right causes, for the right things that you must get done to get ahead in your business. Becoming a successful nomad is all about personal sacrifice. The more personal sacrifice that you are willing to commit the sooner you'll be able to achieve the goals that you always wanted for yourself. Like I said, this is in your control. What are the 3 main achievements that you would like to realize in your business? Where are you currently at in your expat or nomad journey? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you on the next video.